Shift your mindset. Shift your mindset.
Yes, we're so glad
What is up, brother?
Hello. I'm on the phone with Holton Bugs a bit just now.
Oh, okay.
And you know, those conversations, you know, he's not just, you know, our CEO, he's not just our leader, but he's also our friend, our brother. So
Yeah.
we started talking business, then we started chit-chatting, and then I'm like, I hear your voice. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I'm supposed to be on screen.
All right.
Yeah, man. So anyway, I don't have all my stuff right because I got a phone call.
Yeah. You like my background?
Yeah, that looks. Hey, you're right about that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Can't be the only one. Also celebratory and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. So you went with that one. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah.
What do you think? Boom.
Oh, nice. Hey.
Got balloons. Yeah. It's like I'm holding the balloons. I gotta get my seat in the right place. I gotta get back to center. Okay, cool.
You are.
I had this all set up, and then you know, Holton tends to be a little bit disruptive. So
he's always disruptive. He's intentionally disruptive.
Yes. Yes. So good morning, beautiful people. Good afternoon, good evening. You're all over the world. We love you.
Yeah.
And did we just have an insane month of August?
What? So what's in the coffee? What's in the water? What's happening?
Hey, I'm telling you, we saw this thing starting. We saw it. You know, I mean, you saw the momentum building. You know, starting way back in April.
Yeah, for sure.
April is when it started. You know, somebody had a
growth-a-thon
in April.
Yep, that was the first growth-a-thon. Well, I don't know if it was the first one, but it was the one where everybody was breaking ranks. Everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, I've got to give it to Mr. Gibson. He got everybody fired up.
Oh yeah, it's contagious.
Yeah.
It's like he had a disease. He had Grovid.
What are you talking about?
He had Grovid, you know. Grovid makes your business grow.
Okay. I want Grovid.
Yeah.
If it's a disease, I want to get it.
And nobody was vaccinated against Grovid. So everybody caught it.
You are silly today.
Just today?
Yeah. Yeah,
just today?
Not today. Always. You are always silly.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Grovid.
I worked on this.
Oh my God. What the heck? That was good. That was a good one, man. I'll give that to you.
So I mean, so here's what's happened. The Grovid has reached pandemic levels.
You're gonna keep going down this path, right?
Yeah, and so this
Yeah.
month it was like there was a Grovid super spreader.
Yeah, yeah, there was. There was a
Yeah.
Grovid super spreader.
And so everybody, you know when the Grovid super spreader was? It was Go Diamond in Prague.
Yes, it was.
That was when everybody
that was the
caught
Grovid super spreader.
Everybody caught Grovid then.
Yep, they did.
Yeah. Now there is a vaccination against Grovid.
What's that?
It's a combination of laziness, procrastination, apathy, and
Not getting on flight school,
not getting on flight school,
not getting your ticket to
getting on
Vision.
flight school, not going to Vision, right? All of that will take your Grovid away.
Okay.
It cause you to not have Grovid anymore. But when your Grovid is one of those things that you want to have.
It is.
You want to have Grovid.
It
As a
does.
matter of fact, when people show up at Vision, we're going to be checking to make sure that they are not vaccinated. We're going to be checking to make sure that you do. We're going to give a test to make sure you test positive for Grovid.
Yes.
The translators have got to be having a fun time with this.
They do. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I don't know how you translate Grovid.
I don't know. How do you translate Grovid?
Yeah, well, you know what? They'll probably just say the English version.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think everybody would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Desmond Big D
So
Donaldson.
does that make Darren patient number 0?
Yeah, he is.
He's patient number 0.
Yep.
No. I take that back. I know who patient number 0 really is. That's Holton Bugs.
Yes, sir.
Holton
That's
Bugs.
patient 0.
He's been incubating a really bad case of Grovid for quite some time.
Don't make me blow coffee out of my nose, bro. Dude, it almost happened.
I'm as amazed as you are that this whole Grovid thing is flowing the way that it is.
Right?
Yeah. It's like one of those things like you couldn't plan this.
Nope.
Even David Romero is giving me my props.
Yeah, he is. So this is going to be a thing now, right?
It's the thing. I hope Holton is watching. I'm not sure because he was getting some breakfast. You know, he's in New York. He was at the U.S. Open last night. I don't know if you guys were watching the U.S. Open. Holton, you probably saw Holton and Erlene sitting courtside at the historic final match of Serena Williams' tennis career. But so I know he was sitting down for breakfast in New York this morning, and I hope he's watching or at least listening so that he can get this Grovid thing going. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you think that I'm on a tear with Grovid, Holton will take it and run with it.
No, he will. He'll take it and run with it.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna message him right now. Let's start saying hi to everybody. I'm gonna message him.
Okay. All right. Hey, we got Desmond Big D Donaldson out of Brentwood, New York. He sent 200 stars. Thank you, Desmond Big D Donaldson. Right on. Let's see. Who else do we have? Okay, we got Tim Lambert from Dallas, Texas. Hashtag Feed the Baby sent 500 stars. We've got Joyce Lambert sent 50 stars. We've got Brian Waite sent 50 stars. We've got Marie Jaworski sent 500 stars. Lanu E.O.E. Manoa, good morning from San Francisco. Hey, those are my old stomping grounds. Sent 99 stars. Nice. Thank you. Ella Woodley sent 100 stars. Thank you, Ella. Debrina Gibbons, Bermuda in the house. Bermuda, sent 50 stars. Sonia Perez, the Bronx, New York, 200 stars. We've got Carla Wendy Oof, sent 100 stars. Robert Moore, 50 stars. O.C. Williams from Indianapolis. That's where the super spreader started.
Exactly.
That's where Grovid started. Sent 50 stars. Let's see here. Kimaya Vassar from Chicago sent 50 stars. All right. Rochelle Campbell. Good morning, captains and iBoom family. Elliot and Shelly Shields, DMV, sent 200 stars. Nice. Thank you.
There you go.
Leona Deanna Artis sent 200 stars. We've got stars flowing this morning.
Awesome. Hey, I'm going to start saying good morning to the people on the Zoom line.
Now, by the way, 100 stars.
Let's remind everybody what's going on, what's going down today. We got our CEO coming on in about 15, 20 minutes. And so you guys want your teams on. We were taking a look, and we know there's been a few thousand brand new people that joined iBoomerang within the last 30 days, definitely the last 90 days. And they are not on flight school right now because the numbers don't even add up to 1,000.
Right.
So the question that comes to mind is, where the hell are your new people at?
Yeah.
Right, get them on flight school right now. Right now, many of you are irresponsible parents. You're bad parents. You're not making sure your children go to school. Now, in the literal world, when you don't take your children to school, the truancy police come and get you, right? CPS, Child Protective Services, come.
All right, so we got Lucy Wood. She says, I'm here, I'm new.
Good. Yes. Way to go, Lucy. Way to go, Lucy. Right? And because in the real world, when you don't bring your kids to school, the parents have to go to court. Right? So do we need to take some of you sponsors and uplines to court for being bad parents?
Yeah.
Right? Get your kids on. They're gonna today, your iBoomerang kids are gonna hear from a legend. Like, maybe I could understand if you don't feel like they need to hear from me or from Mark, but they gotta hear from Holton Bugs.
Right. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
You get them on now. I'm telling you, I don't know how you communicate with your team, but message your people right now. Some of you guys are new diamonds. I don't know how are you a new diamond and you don't have at least 100 of your own people on flight school right now.
Absolutely.
And this month we have like 20, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 new diamonds. So 20 times 100, that should be 2,000 people about right now on flight school. So I'm challenging you guys to fix this before Holton Bugs gets on here, right? Fix this, get your folks on. We're watching the numbers. The numbers should really jump, right? I'm challenging you guys. I saw Desi, I saw you on there, right? Desi, I know your team is exploded. Grovid is festering all up in your team. Where are them new people at, right? Tierra, you've been messaging me since 6:30 a.m. Message your people and get them on flight school. Jay, where your people at? Where your people at? Cesar, I know you're already on the line with us. I know you got like a boatload of new people. Get them on. David Hunt, Diamond David Hunt. And you know, this is probably the last day I get to say that because I'm just not putting your stuff out there just yet. But I know you got a boatload of new people all over the world. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Avinash, it's already out. New Blue Diamond. Lots of folks. Where are they? David Sayers, bro, you totally violated my DM on Instagram. You owe me all of your new people on flight school right now. You owe me. You of all people, you literally owe me. Alte, we know what just happened. Where are your new people, sir? Where they at? Where they at?
Yeah.
By the way, everybody who needed help getting their volume in, getting stuff adjusted, whatever, you officially owe us your new people on flight school.
Flight school is a non-negotiable. You got to be on every Saturday and get your new people on. I mean, literally, there are thousands and thousands of new people.
Sandy Aki in my WhatsApp before I open my eyes. You owe me your new people. Where are your new people at? Kelly Haupu, you didn't protect me from that. So where's your new people? Where are your new people at? Ami Pelosa, I know I destroyed your name because flight school is where international names come to die. But where are your new people?
It's Ami Ahokawa.
Ami, Monica and Chavez family. Donde está your new people? Are they, get them on flight school? Where they at? Where are they at? Carlos Gutierrez and Jessica. Hermana, donde está your new people? Where they at? Where they at? I want all the new people on flight school today to hear from Holton Bugs. Y'all fix this. Y'all know how to rally these folks and produce volume out of thin air. I just watched you do it over the last 3 days. I'm telling you, I know y'all know how to reach these folks. Y'all get them on flight school today. Send them the link, say it's mandatory. Hey, PDDG, got new 4 letters, PDDG, Presidential Diamond, Darren Gibson. Where your new people at? You are the beast leader. Make something happen. Let's get these numbers jumping. Holton Bugs will be on momentarily. Where the folks up? Monica from Budapest. I don't know where in the world you are, but she was on the beach. She came off the beach to get on flight school. Way to go, right? Carl is trying to teach me Spanish over here. La gente nuevo. No, I like it better. Donde está your new people? I like it.
You're crazy.
All right. Who else do we need to say? Let's get down to business. Let's get going. Good morning, everybody. We see that you're on for everywhere.
Let's do this.
Love you. And let's see. I know these diamonds are coming through, because diamonds, I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all don't get these new people on flight school today, I'm gonna change my number and I'm not gonna tell you what it is. All right.
You go.
All right. Love you guys. Let's rock and roll. We're playing around here. We're having a good time. Right. Disclaimer time. Let me tell you, we got folks making some money. We got some folks making some money. As a matter of fact, Mark, this week's weekly commission was almost 3x the week before.
Wow.
Almost 3x the week before. We got folks making some money. Right? There's money to be made here.
The growth has been absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah.
Because that's what Grovid does. Right? Grovid, when you get a bad case of Grovid, you start making money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Your bank account grows. Everything around you just starts to grow. Your house grows, your cars grow, everything just starts to grow when you have some Grovid. So since that's happening here, we got to make sure we let everybody know. Pablo and Rigu. Donde está your new people? Where they at? I see you advancing ranks over there, Pablo and Rigu. Okay. So since there's money to be made here, we got to let everybody know that we can't guarantee how much money you are going to make as an individual. Desi says, please don't change your number. That's right. Desi, you got me like, you have like a bat phone on your desk with one button on it. You press the button and it rings my phone. So you, of all people, you definitely don't want me to change my number. You and I are joined at the hip. All right. So anyway, we can't make guarantees about how much money any particular individual is going to make. That means you. The only person who can determine how much money you're going to make is you, the man or the woman looking back at you when you brush your teeth in the morning. Because some people, everybody's going to do something different. Some are going to do a lot and make a lot. The people who got Grovid are doing a lot and making a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. Those people have, maybe they still have their mask on. You want to take that mask off so that you can fully get the Grovid. And then there's some people who are just vaccinated. They ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to make nothing. Right. But it all depends on who you got to ask yourself on, right? Ask yourself how much money you're going to make. So that's our disclaimer. Everybody's going to make something different. That's it. Next. That's right.
You're taking this Grovid thing super far. All right.
I'm taking COVID seriously because it's pandemic. Am I frozen or you frozen? Could be me.
Mark's frozen.
Mark's frozen? Uh-oh. Yeah, bro, you sound like so presidential.
Yep. Okay.
It's coming out of the background there.
Yeah. I had to turn off my I had to turn off my VPN. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. It's the 3-year anniversary. That was September 1st. But we've got a video
Want me to
that
play
I
it?
want to play right now.
Do you want me to play it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
iBoomerang wouldn't be who and what it is had it not been for you. And those of you who are here who bleed, sweat, and all your tears come down and, you know, and that yellow and blue, we thank you as well. We started this company because we wanted to make a difference. We wanted to change the entire purpose and change the landscape of how the industry of network marketing would be perceived and how it would actually be performed.
Proclaim this day, February 23rd, 2020, as Early and Holton Bugs Day.
Share the opportunity, share the gift, share the dream, share the vision of what we call our boomerang, because that's what we're responsible to do. Happy 3rd anniversary. Thank you guys.
Happy 3rd anniversary. iBoomerang.
So fire.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
such, oh man, that felt so good.
Yeah. So here's a person said, Aria says, I love it here. Only 3 years and look what we've done.
Yes. Yes.
That is awesome.
Amazing, amazing time. Happy anniversary, everybody.
Yes, sir. All
And
right.
but it takes a lot to be
It
3
does.
years old as a company.
It does. Yeah.
We have been through it, and most, lesser companies led by lesser men and women
Mhm.
died.
Yes, they would have. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And so,
Yeah.
here we are. It says a lot about our CEO. It says a lot about our corporate team. It says a lot about our diamonds. It says a lot about all of you that we are where we are, and now having a new momentum wave, the wave that we're having. I mean, man, this COVID pandemic is crazy. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to find out anybody who does not have COVID. Look on your team. Anybody who does not have COVID, they're going on quarantine. We're quarantine. We're going to lock them up away from the rest of us. Not bad, and we want to keep it going.
All
Hey,
right.
hey, these guys are working it. I'm watching these numbers go up. You guys are working it. I see it. That's what you guys need to do. Way to go. Way to go.
All right.
All right, I got to get this other sound off. Facebook sound off.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Good deal. Let's move on. Fake accounts. We will not DM you. We will not slide into your DMs asking for money or anything else. So here are the official pages: facebook.com/iBoomerang, @iBoomerang on Instagram, @iBoomerang on Twitter, and @official_iBoomerang on TikTok. All right.
Speaking of sliding in DMs, guess what? Don't be sliding in my DMs, people, with your customer support issues.
Right.
Don't do it. Just get with your upline diamonds. They all have my number. They'll get you quick there. If you have an issue that you guys need my intervention for, your upline diamonds can help.
Cool.
Get on my Instagram, trying to scroll, trying to see what the bugs are up to, and go and go in my DM and see customer support issues from I ain't gonna say the person's name, but it rhymes with David Sayers. So
Oh man, you called him out.
I'm just playing with you. You know I love you, bro. That's my bro, man. It was great to see David in Prague. He's a good dude. I love you, man. I'm really just giving you a hard time, sir. Flight plan calendar, Daniel Romero, Daniel Camaro. I'm thinking about Daniel and David at the same time. Daniel Camaro did an amazing training on how to get your new people started, including the flight plan calendar. So hopefully you guys got the point last week, and you guys have them loaded up for your new people.
Cool.
Okay. All right, folks. First of all, you really should be using your credit card for other people or your debit card. All right. But we do recognize that, especially in some communities, you have a person who's got the credit card and everybody else has cash or something like that. If you're in a situation where you need to use your credit card for somebody other than yourself at iBoomerang, you've got to fill out a form, because it creates an exposure for your business and our business and for everyone. So you've got to fill out a multiple use authorization form. And that form, it says that you acknowledge that you're using this card for someone else, that their subscriptions and stuff may go on your card, and that you won't ask for a refund and that you won't charge it back. That's the deal we're making, because if you can't make that deal, then you can't use your card for anybody other than yourself. Okay, so let's be grown-ups about this. If you don't fill out the form, when we see that same card was used, and by the way, our credit card processor sends us a list and says this card was used this many times for different people, right? If we don't have a form, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go in, we're going to cancel all those charges. We're going to refund all those charges. So you may have new people that you enrolled, they gave you the money, you used your card to do it, but you didn't give us a form. Guess what? Now you have an issue. You got a problem. You got a mess to clean up. I want to give a big thank you to our super leaders, Darren Gibson and Desi Lipova. They have been the absolute best at making sure that people who are in that situation get us the form. As a matter of fact, I think what they did is they kept the form, and they don't even have their people ask us for the form. They give it to them right away. So I just want to say thank you so much for that. To get the form, email paymentsteam@iboomerang.com. And by the way, it's more than the form. You have to also send us a video. Right, you got to send us a video acknowledging that you're being allowed to do this and that you won't. We take it so seriously, right? Our diamonds know how important payment processing is for our company. We have to keep that clean. We have to protect that so that we can do business. So this is real serious, as you can tell by the fact that I dropped the whole Grogan thing for about 30 seconds. Now let's get back to Grogan.
All right. Hey, if you want to get Groven, become a Superstar Power promo winner.
Got it.
To qualify, we're gonna take the 2 top Superstar Achievers and the 2 top enrollers every month, and we are going to recognize them. So how do you qualify as a Superstar Achiever? You got to qualify 4 times, and then you have to be the top 2 with the most frontline Star Achievers, or you have to be a top 2 enroller and give people Groven. Spread that Groven. All right, what do you get? The winners get featured on Top Gun Spotlight, featured on the iBoom Hub blog, and featured in Business for Home. Who got featured last week? We got Julius Burrell, Achieving Diamond. We've got more people coming up, so stay tuned on Business for Home.
So Mark, did you just say we're going to take the 4 people who have the worst case? Actually, no, take it back. The best case of Groven, and feature them with Superstar promo.
Yes, sir.
Here you go.
All right.
Julius Burrell got that Groven, baby.
All right.
It takes 2. Oh, this is over. So if you enrolled to
no. We've got August and September on there.
Well, August and September to pay, right? To pay out. So it takes 2. We ran this promo in August. And this is for people who enrolled in Coach or Hire, which is a lot of folks. Now, if you enroll during the month of August at Coach or Hire, and you got your first 2 at Coach or Hire, you're going to get paid the first 7 levels of the Flash Start Accelerator for August and September. Okay, so we're going to be doing that accounting and making sure you get paid. Here's the other part of it. The other part is U plus two. The second part of this, which is if you enroll a new ambassador in August at Coach or Hire and you help them get there too, there's a bonus coming on the 20th with the monthly payout on the 20th. This bonus is up to $100. It's actually over 50. It's either $50 or $100. And it all depends on whether the person you enrolled or those 2 people that they enrolled, whether one of them is first class or not. So we'll take a look at that. And we got some bonuses coming your way. So awesome. Who gets a bonus?
Anybody who has Groven.
That's what I'm talking about. See how much in sync we are? I love it. Yes.
All of those folks with Groven, a bad case of Groven or a good case.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Good deal.
We are going to we're going to give you a bonus so that we can increase your viral load of Groven.
Anna just asked how to spell Grovid.
There you go.
Grovid.
There you go.
All right. All right, Travel and Trade Corner. We got Alvaro Viteri in Madrid, Spain. This man right here is all over the place. Dude, he is traveling always. So he is on a tear. So Travel and Trade Corner, we'll have Alvaro. We can have Alvaro on every single week because you know what he has? He's got Groven.
I was about to say he's got Groven. And you know what? with Grovid, you can travel all over the world. Ain't nobody stopping you. Countries want people to come in who got Grovid.
Hey, Mario Margari says, we were on the same flight from Budapest after Prague event, met Alvaro. Yeah.
And you shall forever be better for it.
Yes, sir.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So Mario, did you get Grovid too? From
Michelle
Alvaro?
Michelle Jacobs said there are no restrictions on Grovid travel. Especially if you are a Grovid trader.
Yeah.
There are no restrictions on your travel because you're making some money and you can go some places.
Sweet. Good deals. Hey, check this out. Here's what we want to do. We want to let people know in the industry, in the world, that our education is working. People are making money. People are getting Grovid, right? In their Elevate accounts. So we are going to do this. We are going to do the collective community profits, okay? And here's what we want you to do. Download the Elevate templates from iboomhub.com/downloads. Those are those Elevate templates. Use the template, post your trades on your story, tag Official Elevate on Instagram, okay? And we're going to add these profits up daily. And then at the end of the month, we are going to tell the world about our collective community profits. And this is live accounts only, no demo
Accounts only.
Yeah.
So we're Elevate students. We need to be showing our results too.
What's that?
So we're Elevate students.
Yes.
I'm an Elevate student.
100%.
We need to show our results too.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. We count. We count, bro.
We count too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, okay. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got.
Okay. How much?
Where's that disclaimer at? You want to dig it up?
Okay, hold on.
Disclaimer.
Let me.
Dig it up. 'Cause some folks didn't get it yet, so we gotta show them. We gotta show them. You ready? All right. You're gonna do disclaimer before or after I show this?
I'll do it after.
Okay, cool. So this is what we're talking about. You study Elevate, right? And I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went back and I actually did the beginner basics all over again. It takes about a little bit less than 4 hours. I actually went through and studied all the watched all the beginner basics videos again. And then I went back and I watched the 2 candlestick essential videos that are in the beginner basics videos a second time. And then I watched the market for several days without trading, just watching, because that's what Holton Bug said he did. He just watched, right? So you started to get the pattern. Then I started trading. I started trading small amounts. And then I went to my coach, who happens to be patient number 0, Grovid, Holton Bugs, and said, hey, here's how I'm trading. And he's like, okay, here's some tips, and here's some things we need to do to improve. I went to my educator, G Money, and said, hey, here's how I'm trading. He was like, okay, let me show you a couple of things. And so here's Friday. Here's my results from Friday, everybody. So on Friday, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades for a gain of $11,840, $11,200 net, which is an 11% increase on my account, 11.8% increase on my account for the one day. So I am by no means a master trader. I'm still a student, but I'm here to tell you, this is something that you want to learn to do. It's the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm gonna tell you, it will give you Grovid like nothing else in this life ever will. It will give you stamps on your passport. It will put your kids in better schools. Disclaimer: everybody's results will be different. Those are my results. I have good days, I have bad days. soon to be full disclosure, but that's what's possible.
Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, hey, T Gray, bro, you rock, brother. Those are fantastic results. Yeah. Good
Well,
stuff.
Thank you. My wife spends a lot of money these days, so I have to, I gotta do something.
Mine too. Let's just say. All right. Yeah. So Mr. Bug said on the beach in in Cabo, he said, "How much would you pay for complete financial independence?"
I know that I would pay a lot more than $149.99 a month.
That's right. Absolutely. Okay. Introducing the Elevate Clubs. Be a part of the monthly Elevate Clubs and get recognized for your trading success. You are part of which club, T. Gray? Which club?
So far for September, I'm part of the 10K club.
All right, there you go. The 10K club.
Yeah.
So we've got 1K, 2.5K, 5. You can read it there, but it's all the way up to 1 million. How do you
got a lot of K's and an M?
All right, one big M there. And you know what? That's not going to be it, too. We're going to have 2M, 5M. Awesome. So to qualify for each club based on your monthly trading profits, send proof of your monthly profits to marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. Join one of these Elevate clubs. Get going. And it's live accounts only. Live accounts only.
Let's congratulate everybody who bought the 2-day Elevate Fast Track promo, starting with Matthew Kilkenny, who said, "I'm off the demo. I'm trading for real. I'll see you in the 2-day crash course." That's what I'm talking about, man. That product there is amazing. And I'm going to tell you right now that our educator leadership, led by Jason Grigg, supported by Shamin and G Money, these guys are putting together this 2-day crash course for you guys. Is designed to get people trading faster without all the intimidation of getting super technical. And at the end of these 2 days, you'll have your MT5 set up, you'll have your trading view set up, you'll be ready to trade. And you should be able to start trading at the end of those 2 days. Now, for those of you that are already trading, this 2-day crash course will help to improve your trading. So we'll announce the date soon. Those who purchased it will be able to attend live. It's a virtual event, so they'll be able to attend live virtually. And the people who purchased it will have access to the recording as well. All right. And I'm going to ask you guys, we're going to do our best to make sure that you can't share it with anybody. But in the event that technology fails us, don't share it. It's so valuable. You paid $1,000 for it. We'll do something like that again. And so anybody who didn't get it, let them wait. Let them wait until we do it again. But you guys share your testimonials and let people know how good this thing is, because it's going to be fantastic. I know G Money's in the chat. G Money, just in the chats, just let everybody know, how good this thing is going to be. All right. What else we got?
What else we got?
What else?
All right. Hey, we got the Limitless replay, live stream replay. So this is where it all happened. This is where Grovid started, right? Right?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
Darren, bless his heart, Darren was calling people out. And he was spreading Grovid all over the place.
Yes. Yes.
So if you want to see where Grovid started, get the live stream replay. Now, if you were there live or you had the virtual, you can get access. But if you didn't see this, you've got to see it.
We got thousands of people who joined since then.
That's it.
Those people need Grovid. And you know what? Patient number 0 lit the fuse on Grovid.
Yes, he did.
At this event. Holton Bugs. You got to go to day one and you got to watch Holton Bugs, our CEO, his talk in the morning. And by the time he's done, you will have drove it so bad that your bank account will be on that incubator percolating in your dreams.
Oh, here he is. Patient number one.
It's on and popping. All right, come on, let's get out of here. Let's finish because it's time. We got to get him on.
All right, Quito, Ecuador, Cesar Munoz. This is today. This is happening today. Cesar
There's a super spreader today.
a super spreader of COVID. Daniel Camaro, Fernanda Vera, Luis Ventura, and they are in Quito. So if you are within 3,000 miles of Quito, you better be there. All right. Good stuff.
Awesome.
And you know what? Cesar is on with us today.
Yes.
He's right here, right now. So
right here, right now.
Yeah. So we got to get going.
Okay.
He's got an event to do.
He's got
All right.
to do.
If you do not have your ticket to Vision Imagine, why not? Why not? It's in Las Vegas. It's our birthplace. It's where we officially launched October 8th and 9th. Get your tickets at iboomerangvision.com. Only $4.99. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to bring on.
You know what? You know what we're going to be doing
Bugs.
at Vision, though? Hold on a second. At Vision, guess what we're going to be doing?
What?
We're going to be applying the Grovid vaccine. And the only thing is that when you take the Grovid vaccine, it makes you get more Grovid.
Ah, awesome.
Yeah, so you got to be there.
All right. Are we bringing on Mr. Bugs?
Please, we got it. Let's save the people from me. I got it. There he is. Yes.
Hold on for a second. Are you done, nurse? Did I test? How did I test? I'm triple positive. Triple positive. Hey guys, I am triple positive, and I've got a quarantine only with those who have a big vision and those who have a big dream. I happen to be in New York, which is quarantine capital of the world over here, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spread this Grovid as much as I can. Hold on, Hachoo! I'm just gonna spread it. I'm gonna be maskless with this thing over here. All right, we're just turning it upside down on its ear and making something positive of what the last 3 years for most people have been a negative. But we're flipping it on its ear. So
Hey, hold
it takes T Gray. T Gray slipped me. Yes.
They said so. You know how COVID is supposed to come from bats. Grovid comes from goats.
Oh my God. That is so good. That is so good. That is excellent.
Well, I guess we're gonna have a mixture of Grovid and the goat pox. So
hey, all the people at the US Open last night got Grovid.
yes. Listen, I spread it all around him. I was sitting right behind 2 rows behind Roger Kraft, and I made sure he got some too. So hey, listen, you ever thought about growing your income? I know you own a couple things, but you want to grow this thing, man, holler at me. So anyway.
Did you say Grovid and goat pox?
That's right, the goat pox.
That was bad.
So anyway, hey guys, welcome. Congratulations to everyone all around the entire world of iBoomerang. We lit a fire 2 months ago, and gasoline was poured on that fire in the month of August, and you can just see the result of it. And I'm exceptionally proud of the entire team, the entire company, our corporate team, all of our ambassadors, our diamonds, and above everyone who's out there. You can't ever underestimate the number of people who are responsible in some way for growth and for special moments. And sometimes it may look like one person, or look like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but there's so many different people. When I just think back and I go back through it, it's a lot. I look at the catalyst. I remember where I was. I received a phone call from one of our diamonds, and this is kind of where some of the initiation part had started. I received a phone call from Trey Harris, and he and I were talking, and he was telling me about what he's looking to do for the team and where he is mentally and things of that nature, and how he is ready to grow, and he asked me some questions about some things that he wanted to do for the team, and and some ideas actually sparked. Next thing you know, I get a call from Darren Gibson, and Darren Gibson had just been talking to Trey, and Trey was telling Darren about hey, I just got the phone with HB, and so it just kind of start to stimulate, and I wonder, what or how we would have done it differently. We're going to get it done, but had that call and idea not started from Trey, just some of the direction that we came in. And so I always say to everyone, congratulations and thank you for being a part of it. Most people look and think that I am the brain power behind everything, and I'm not. I am great when it comes to brain power and ideas, but I love to execute. Give me a little something, and I can take it and pour gasoline on it. And also, one of the other things I have to say, hey, congratulations to the McHale brothers. Why that, and why them? Well, all of the growth and the things that they have been doing of bringing people to events back to back to back to back to back in the U.S. It's been it's been crazy from a standpoint of the number of people that they've been bringing, the level of commitment for us to even say, hey, listen, because of this, let's go ahead and put an event over there in Prague. And so to put an event over there in Prague, and to have that event take place like it, the way that it did. I met with a group of people in Prague. It was probably maybe about 45 people or so in a room of leaders. And here's the cool thing: those 45 people that we met with, they are making on an average five times what their salary is on their job, 5 times per month what their salary is on the average. Some are making more, some are making a little bit less, but it was incredible to see that and to go into that leadership room and see how appreciative they were and how grateful they are to just be in the right place and to be at the right time, be at the right place in the right time. And just to see all of the excitement and the happiness, and they're continuing to grow. And I'm just grateful for what those guys have done and how they've actually plugged in and just stepped up and took leadership. I mean, I remember when we even started, when we brought out our Skin Tech. By the way, that's a plug for Skin Tech. If you've got a case of Grovid, you're going to need Skin Tech. Skin Tech helps Grovid stay with you. Okay, Skin Tech helps the other stuff get away, but Skin Tech seals in the Grovid. All right, we put that glove on you, that invisible glove, and it seals in the Grovid. Okay, so go ahead and get you a triple order of Skin Tech. By the way, I use it every single day. That's why we're growing, right? But I remember how they took leadership. I remember how they just stood up and said, hey, listen, you know what? We're going to go out there and we're going to be responsible for our teams and our organization. And they did it. And they did it in the midst of some of the biggest challenges that we were having as a company. And so congratulations to them. And I remember at that time, that was when Darren Gibson was just getting started in our company. April of last year, just getting started in our company, came out to an event, saw what was happening at our event. And that event, he was making a decision. He was not even a distributor. He was making a decision whether he was going to join iBoomerang and become a part of this family. And here we are, and I'm promoting, hey, we're about to launch the best back office system in the world has ever seen. Here's what we paid for it and all of this stuff. And the next thing you know, we turn the switch on and the car doesn't start. Or it starts, but it turns off real quick. And you couldn't get it back started. And that was our back office system. And for what? 90 days, we couldn't pay ambassadors, not because we didn't have the money. We didn't know how much to pay them, and we didn't know who to pay. And so here he is stuck with this dilemma. Do I join this company? And he joined anyway. He went diamond in 2 weeks and couldn't pay him, couldn't pay the team. And here they are starting
an organization with, I don't have a back office that's reliable. And that probably was the case for maybe their first 8 months in the business. Not a reliable system and not a reliable back office. And but it goes to the testament of being able to stick to a vision and understand, here's what our present looks like. But I didn't join because of the present. I joined because of the future, of what I know will happen. Here's what I want to tell everyone that's on this call. Okay. Here's what I tell everyone. Okay. And I've been doing business for quite some time. I've been in the network marketing business for now over 30 plus years. I think it's coming up on, this will be the 33rd year. September right now, actually September, 3 days ago, made my 32nd year in network marketing, 32 years. September 1st, 1990 is when I actually signed my Declaration of Independence, is what I called it, 32 years ago. And what I do know is throughout my 32 years, you know what I've had? I've had my cases of losses. I have, man. I have had some L's on my scorecard. And anybody who talks to me, I'm not embarrassed to show you my report card and to show you certain L's that I have. And here's what I can tell you about my L's, you know, and I can, and most of you probably even have given me some L's. And what do I mean by L's? I'm talking about losses. Most of you have probably graded the scorecard, say, oh, that's an L, that's an L, that's an L. The back office is not working. We couldn't get Skin Tech out. Boomerangs are getting stuck and they're not coming back. And all of the things that have taken place and so many different L's that were there. My L's are temporary. My L's in the grand scheme of things are small. My W's are huge. My W's are bodacious, not audacious, they're bodacious. And so when we lose and have some losses, they're small, you know. And now those losses may be big enough to steal your dream or to steal a person's dream. And why? Because maybe your dream is temporary. Maybe your dream is, hey, I got to eat right now. I've had somebody, well, they got to make money right now. Okay, well, that's cool. Go make money right now. And there's so many different places that you can go make money right now. And that money may be very important to you. And I'm not saying it's not. Make that money right now. But I've never sacrificed the long-term future for what I needed right now. That's what kids do. That's irresponsible for me as a CEO to say, well, you know, let me just focus on the right now. And it's not that you can't, that people don't have right now needs. They do have right now needs. But you know what I know? They're going to need right now needs a year from now. They're going to need right now needs 2 years from now. They're going to need right now needs 3 years and 4 years and 5 years from now. And what I found throughout my 32 years of history is that the majority of people in our industry, they have right now needs every single year. And this is why they have to continue to start over, because they only satisfied the right now. They only satisfied the right now. And so what we're doing and what we've been doing and what we worked on and what we're still working on now and what we have been able to do, and guys, you haven't even seen the beginnings of it yet, is we got the right now, right now. What we have to take care of the long-term future for our ambassadors, nobody's done it. Nobody's done it. You know, I have to give credit to our corporate team. I have to give credit to T. Gray. I have to give credit to Anna. I have to give credit to Mark Kithcart and our compliance team, you know, that we have as well. And I have to give credit, you know, to Darcy, who's been working her tail off as well. I have to give credit to our whole marketing team that we have. And there's so many people that we have in our marketing team. I don't even want to call all of the names there, but, you know, Isabel, May, and Ziggy and George, and just so many different people that we have, all of our customer service that we have, and the people that we even have in our warehouse who've been working to make iBoomerang what it is. I told T. Gray, I told our team, I came in and I'm Brian Green and E Money and all of these guys, but I told T. Gray, Mark, and Anna, hey, listen, I need you guys to handle the right now. Why is that? because the future is much more important than the right now. Let me go create the future. Let me go create some things that are going to be long, long, long term. But I need you guys to hold the fort down. I'm going to be out of the office. I'm going to be on jets. I'm going to be traveling here. I'm going to be going there. I can't create a future by sitting in my office behind a desk for 12, 15 hours a day, fixing customer service or fixing a website or fixing that. That's not what my role and responsibility is. When I started the company, I had a major, major vision. I did not know how I was going to bring it out. All I knew was it was going to happen. And I kept the resolve that this will happen. I never wavered. We had those urgent times. I came back and I made sure together, our corporate team, we stuck together as a corporate unit. We stuck together as a corporate unit. And once we got those things underway, it gave us a little bit of a pressure relief valve. And that was when I said, hey guys, listen, let me go do what I do. As a matter of fact, they try to kick me out of the office now because they notice they make more money. Our company, our team makes more money when I'm not stuck behind the desk than when I am. And sometimes when I'm there, hey, you don't have a trip that you need to go on. You don't have a leadership event. You don't have this. You don't have an investing a meeting or board meeting that you got to go and do, because they know when I come back, I'm coming back and everybody gets richer. Everybody. I wanted to do something different with our company. You know, most companies I've been around, and I can tell you what inspired me. Here's what inspired me. And I won't say the name of the company. About 5 years ago, my previous company, which you guys know of, they commissioned me to go find another company to buy us. The pressure was there, and they were like, hey, let's just turn this over. Let's become a part of something bigger. And Holton, you go, here's a couple of prospects. You go and meet with the companies and see, you know, if they're interested in buying. And they were and they were not. So I go to one company, and what I realized is that they were interested in buying the brand. And I don't say this to toot the horn, but they were interested. If HB was going to be a part of it, they were interested. If HB wasn't going to be around, they had no interest. But I went to this other company, and they're doing billions of dollars in business right now. And I went to this other company, and here's what I saw. I don't even mind telling you the name. The company, I won't tell you the name, but it rhymes with it works. Anyway, some of y'all will get that. And I went there, and I'm talking to the owner, who was, you know, pretty nice guy. Started as a distributor himself and had his company, built it up to $700 million in sales a year. And I walk into the place, and they've got a nice building there in Florida, and they've got, you know, just incredible things going on. And the first thing that they do, we have dinner and all of this stuff, and he takes me to his hangar, puts me on his private jet. I mean, show me his private jets. He's got a stable of jets, and puts me on one of those like Apache-like helicopters, right? And we get on this helicopter, and we go fly to his own private island. Fly to his own private island. Wanting to impress me. And this island had some history. One of our U.S. presidents actually owned that island a long time ago. But some island in Florida, we fly on this helicopter to. And we go there, and I'm looking at all of these different cottages, and I'm looking at all of these different properties on his self-sustaining island. I was impressed. I'm sitting at the pier, and I've got a picture of me sitting at the edge of the pier in a chair, and where he fishes. And that's where he says he comes out and he catch fish. But it was the opposite for me. I didn't ask for a fishing pole. I asked to sit in that chair, and I went over there, and I sat in that chair, and I started fishing for a vision. He was fishing for fish, and everybody wanted a photo fishing with a fishing pole. I had no fishing pole, but an idea came to my head. I'm sitting there, and I'm going to tell you about the idea after I tell you the story. I come back, we get back into the helicopter, and then we land on this large ranch, and he takes me skeet shooting. He's got his own skeet shooting ranch, If you haven't gone skeet shooting, guys, you know, diamonds, we're going. We're gonna do some stuff that we've never done before. Some really, really, really cool stuff. But it was really cool. That was my second time going out there skeet shooting. And we're out there, all of this acreage of land, this huge, nice, big house that he has for this ranch. And he's telling me about the ranch and how he's bringing his diamonds there, or his leaders there, and all of these things. And then we get back and he shows me all of this other stuff that he owns, and he's telling me about this. And I ask him, I say, okay, let's talk business. Now that I've seen the show, now that I've seen that your company does work, the name of your company is great. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about this comp plan. You're doing $700 million a year. How much is your top earner making? Oh, my top earner is my daughter. Is she? Was she ever in network marketing? Never before this. So basically you gave her the position. Well, this is what's going on in my head. Well, how much is she making? She's making about $2 million a year. I said, $2 million a month? She said, no, $2 million a year. So you're doing $700 million in sales, which I have never done in a company myself. And your top earner was $2 million a year? Yeah. Anybody else making $2 million? No. You got a couple of $1 million earners. So you're doing $700 million. 2 million in sales. Now hold on for a second. I remember being a distributor, and at that time, we were close to 400 million, and I was making about almost $20 million a year. She's making I'm making 10 times her with 50% of the volume. Something's wrong. So basically what you've shown me, sir, is the lifestyle that you can have as the owner. What I was sitting there on that pier thinking about, the vision that I had was, I can't join him. I'm going to help him get another ranch. I'm going to help him get another helicopter or another plane. I'm going to help him buy another home for his mother. I can't do that on $2 million a year. You're already at 700 million. That means I've got to come in and do $700 million more of business to match your daughter. I can't. It's irresponsible for me to do that. Thank you for sharing this with me. But what you did is made me say, I got to have my own company. Because if this is what the industry has to offer, I can't subject myself to that. I know too much. Not know too much in terms of, I'm too good for that. I know how this works. So my vision was, let me create something where everybody gets rich. Let me create something where my not only my ambassadors create wealth. Okay, let me create something where all of the people who work for the company don't need the income that I pay them. Because that's what turned me off. I remember my first company. I remember all of the basketball teams and the sporting teams and the islands that they own and all of these things that they would talk about the owners of the company have. And I'm like, okay, well, who else is there anybody? Are there any opportunities for the people who've been there, who've helped create this wealth? And I looked around the industry and I don't see it. I didn't. And some people will tell me in the beginning, HB, listen, if you pay these people too much, they'll leave your company. If you pay your executives too much money, they won't need you. I don't want T. Gray to need me. I don't want Mark to need a job. I don't want Anna to need to work for me. I want them to want to work for me. I want them to want to get up 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning and hit the office before everybody does, like Mark does. I want them to be there on vacations and want to be there on their honeymoons or while they're on cruise ships around the world like T. Gray does when he's on vacation. I want them to want to be at the office at 11, 12 o'clock, at night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Anna does. I don't ask her to. I can tell you this. None of them need the money that I pay them. None of them. None of them. Each one of them, and many others, can say, bye-bye. Because we created an opportunity for those who play team. But for those who are on their own island, you on your own island. And you can do that. For those who play team, you're invited to the club. Why do you think people are going diamond like crazy? Because they're seeing HB's for real. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Okay? This is not just blah blah blah. Okay? And I've got a young lady on our corporate staff. At one time, she was the lowest paid person on the team. Her name is Portia. She's probably not watching right now. And we were talking, and when she came in, one day, I'm going to convince Portia to tell her story, because it takes away every one of y'all's excuses. Every person who's looking right now about, I don't have a friend, I don't have the money. When I hear excuses like that, it makes me sick to my stomach. Well, I have this issue, and I have that issue, and I have this issue, and I have that issue. And I want to pull you to the side and say, talk to Portia. I'm not going to tell her story, but I got a message from Brian Green, who she works for and works under, and we were talking, about phasing out certain aspects of the company and focusing here. And she says, I don't care what I have to do. I am retiring with iBoomerang. Y'all can't get rid of me. And she makes more money now outside of iBoomerang because she's a part of our corporate team, and she wants to be here, not for the money. She's not attached to the money. She's attached to the mission. She understands that she will be the first person who becomes a millionaire in her family. And she never even considered being a 100,000 there when she first started working for us. She didn't even work in customer service. She started off way at the bottom, assembling boxes. But see, that's the type of person that I build for. That's the type of person that I go out and look for opportunities for. And I'm watching her, and I'm watching the different people now who say, hey, listen, this is real. All you have to do is pay attention. All you have to do is pay attention and stay core. Just stay core. What does core mean? Core means align yourself with the philosophies and at least the values. Your philosophies can even be sometimes different. But stay core. Understand, hey, I'm here for the heartbeat of the team, not for the heartbeat of me, for the heartbeat of the team. Because when you are part of the big team, that's when things really happen for you. But when you start focusing on you, me, and my team, that's when it's short-term success. 32 years doing this, you can't tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong. And so, when I'm watching everyone now participate, when I see, Cesar, who took the banner, took the lead of the banner and put the company on his back and was continuing to do meetings all over, and the schedules that he was always keeping, doing, 35 cities and 23 cities in 30 days or whatever it was, and keeping that example alive. And what happens is this: a company goes through waves. A company goes through waves. And you see those different shifts, and I watch, even how Martha Ermias, when she came into the business, and her and Adam, and how they came in and they created such belief as to what was possible. what's possible, and came in with humility, but resolve. And it's always been someone unique and someone a little different at the right time who came in and who said, you know what, here's what we're gonna do. We're keeping this fire alive. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do my part. Then you see that happen, and the different people in the organization, all throughout Cesar's organization, and I can call names, but I'll miss them all. And then you see Darren come into the company, new, young, vibrant energy that was a little different, and come in and say, I don't know if this is going to work. HB's a bulldog and he's headstrong, and I'm a bulldog and I'm headstrong. We're going to clash. I know we are, because I'm headstrong and he's headstrong. And see, sometimes what it does, it takes the right person, it takes the right partner, it takes the right woman, sometimes when you're a guy, to tap you on the shoulder and say, no. Yeah. No, that's what Kaylee did. No. No. You're going to be able to compliment what he's doing. You don't want a weak leader. And he comes in and he says, hey, HB, man, how should I do this? And I watch him trying to fit in. I was like, if you fit in, lose my phone number. I don't want you to fit in. Go out there and create something that I don't do. Create who you are. Build it the way you build. Because I remember coming into network marketing and people wanting to force me to be like them. See, here's the thing. This is why every one of you is special. You know why? Because everybody else is already taken. Everybody else is already taken. There's only one of you. And I wanted him to go out and be who he is and be the way that he operates and works. I watch, I watch, the different leaders that we have and how they've come in and how, David Hunt, I would watch how he would breathe more life and breath into people through every time that he's doing flight school, or every time he does a training. And I watch how many people were inspired. I watch how Avinash, who's, I don't want to give the ranks right now, but guys, we've had a whirlwind of ranks, because I asked T. Gray before, I said, hey, listen, do we have everything that's official there? And I think he says, no, we have all of this manual work that we're doing over the weekend from the promotions and specials, but it's there, but it's not in. I don't have the banners up, and I hate calling all of the names, but I think I've made it official already. With the numbers are there. That Darren Gibson and Cesar Munoz are the first and two new presidential diamonds in the company, the first just distributors only who've actually achieved that rank of presidential diamond. So guys, let's give them let's give them some fires. Let's give them some 5s and the 7s and whatever you do, the applause symbols. Congratulations in these chats on Facebook. Let's do it here on the Zoom as well, because they took the company, and what they did is they worked it. You look at their schedules. You go back in history. Here's how you identify it. Go back in history and look at their travel schedules and where they were and where they here, and they were there and here and there, and Cesar all over the place, and Darren all over the place. And what it's done is just trickled down through their organizations. It's trickled down. And each one of them produced a black diamond this month, and maybe more. I think Avinash Nagama is black diamond now. Okay, black diamond, and I think it's we're making it official. I recognize him as a blue diamond, but he's gone black. Okay, I believe that is a done deal. All right, so I'm putting the thing. I believe it's a done deal, because we were working on getting it. They were working on getting it done at the end of the month, and just so much volume that they're trying to put in manually that hadn't gone yet. And I know one that is official. I saw it in the back office. Desi Lipova, who could not even attend. T. Gray sending me a message. What does T. Gray say? Let me see what the man says over here. Normally when I get a message from him, he's either trying to shut me up or confirm me. So let me see what he says here. Okay, I see what he says here. They're on when ready. Just okay. Another 1.8 million in volume that they were actually trying to put in is what he said. So T. Gray, just give me that thumbs up of what I was saying was accurate. And that's all manual volume from the promotions. The promotional deal that we had, $1.8 million in volume that they were actually putting in. So what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, Desi, T. Gray sending me another message. All right, he says, yeah, we got to have Oliver run to confirm. So right now, these are close, but not giving out all the cigars. Desi, I saw it in the back office already. I know that with Avanash's, there was so much on Cesar and Avanash, that whole organization, that they were, we have new organizations that came in, and many of them were paying with crypto. We don't have our crypto system up, and so they paid with crypto. So all of the crypto purchases have to be assigned to the right people that they're putting in, and it's just amazing what's happening right now. I mean, he brought in a new French organization that is exploding right now. I'm talking about Avanash. That's exploding right now, just all over the world. It's growing, and I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why. And I'm just really excited. I'm really excited for you guys to hear from Cesar as well. But Desi, I have to say, guys, just a special congratulations to her. Could not even attend and get her Blue Diamond recognition over in Prague. Could not be there live with us. Wanted to be there, but couldn't be there live with us. And but she was there in spirit and watched the entire thing. I'm just incredibly proud of her and how she works throughout that organization. And there's some other Blue Diamonds that I know that broke in the team. And I won't even call all the Blue Diamonds because I don't even know who all they are. I know about 5 of them that I believe that went Blue Diamond. Some people was close to Diamond before, like so close to Diamond, and they got right over that Diamond thing and went straight from Diamond to Blue Diamond. And it's just awesome to see that happen. It's just awesome to see that happen. Here's one of the things that I'll tell you right now, okay? I heard one person, actually I heard 2 people say, well, they did it because it was a promotion. Well, the promotion was there for you too. You didn't even requalify your open. Doesn't matter if it's done with the promotion. So what? They increased, they stretched. The promotion came towards the middle of the month, and they stretched while you sat there and made excuses for why everybody. That means you should have did it too. What did you do when the promotion came? What did you do when you had a lift? What did you do when you had a boost? You sat there and you watched. As we say, there's 3 types of people: people who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wake up on September 3rd and say, what the hell just happened? Which one are you? Okay? Which one are you? You've got to decide, I'm going to be one of those who make things happen, who make things happen. And here's the cool thing. The biggest volume month that we've had in 3 years, in 2.5 years in our company, it doesn't matter if it came through a promotion. That's the purpose of a promotion, to engage activity, to engage belief. People make more money this month. The dual team checks are going to be off the absolute charts. Okay, hold on, guys. This is my security gate. They keep calling me back after back. All right, I'm back here, guys. Sorry about that. That was housekeeper trying to get in to clean the house, calling 15 different times. So, but anyway, the belief that's happening right now. So when you look at what's taking place right now, the number of leaders outside of the company now who are calling, who are trying to do fly-ins, who people outside, they're calling and wanting to be a part of what it is that we have. Why? Because they watched for a while and they said, I'm not so sure. Are they going to be able to do it? Can they make it? They lost their merchant account once. Their website was down. They couldn't pay distributors. And hold on for a second. They just had their biggest months ever. They never laid one employee off during COVID. Even when they were in the travel business, they never laid one person off. Not one. They kept everyone. Distributors always got paid. Oh, I found a company who can handle rough times. That's what they're saying. When I'm talking to the leaders now, you know what they're saying? They're saying to me, man, you know, HB, I'll be honest with you, man. I went to some companies that really looked good. They were starting up right after COVID. They had a lot of money, I thought. And matter of fact, I know they had a lot of money, but when they hit rough times, they couldn't handle it. One of the reasons I'm so interested is because I know that there's almost nothing that can come Ty Boomerang's way that you can't handle. You've already shown it. You've already proved it. Yeah. I don't need you to be new. I don't need you to be 1 year old or 6 months old. And I don't need you to be 20 years old. I need you to just promise me that you'll handle things the same way that you've handled them if there's ever come a rough time again. That's what's the word that I'm hearing now with all the leaders that are now coming and attracted. They're watching the success. They're watching, the real success. They're watching us provide opportunities for leaders. They're watching us provide real opportunity for the masses. Every one of you, if you go back, if you weren't here and if you were here, go back to my December call that I did. That was my State of the Union. And it was about the future of our company. And I told you what was going to happen this year. Go back and listen to it. And I told you, you can liken it. I gave an example as if I own the Holton Hotel. And if I own the Holton Hotel, there's a room in there for you. And that I was going to bring opportunities that were going to be opportunities that all of us can actually participate in, because I had a vision, or have a vision, for everyone to be able to create wealth, not just for Cesar and Darren, not just for the top leaders in the company, and now we have 3 Black Diamonds in our company right now, maybe 4. We've got new Black Diamonds, Avi and Desi and Johnny and Crystal. Not just wealth, not just for them. Now, many of them have gotten off a Blue Diamond. How many other diamonds do we have now? How many other Blue Diamonds do we have now? We're going to have just as many Blue Diamonds as we have diamonds. And at some point in time, it's going to be, hey, listen, sorry, only Blue Diamonds can do this. And only Blue Diamonds can, but that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be growth. And you can grow in the company with rank and your income can grow. Well, I'm here just for the money. No, you're not. I can tell you that right now. You're not here just for the money. You should want to be a part of something. I can tell you right now, some of our corporate team members are making, they're not only our corporate, but our top leaders in diamonds. Okay? One of our corporate team members just bought his mother a house. Why? Because of opportunity that we brought, because they stayed core. Bought his mom a house. He says, listen, my mom was getting a little older and she fell down the stairs once, and I didn't want that to happen anymore. So we went, I think it was a $600,000 house, $600,000 house. Came to me and says, hey, listen, here's what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. And here's what the money looks like right now. Can I take this? Yes, do it. You got way more than enough. Don't worry about it. We got another one here, and T-Gray called me up. Hey, listen, I want to buy my mother-in-law a house. Okay, do it. Go do it. HB, listen, I want to get this car. I'm like, dude, do you understand? Go buy the car. Matter of fact, don't buy a car. This is what I told him, don't. He says, why? I says, not because you can't. No, he told me about the house. There's a house I want to buy. So do not buy a house. Why, T-Gray? Why, HB? I said, because you're going to buy a house. By the time you close, find the house, close, furnish it, you're going to outgrow the house mentally and financially. I don't understand. He says, this is a $2 million house. I'm like, yes, you will regret buying a $2 million house 90 days from the day you close. 60 days later, he says, I now see what you mean. I said, don't buy a house right now. Let's focus, stack the money, stack the paper, live wherever you want to live. There's no, what do you want to do? Own a house, or do you want to be rich? You can go rent and lease any house in the world that you want. It's a whole different thought process. And it's not only are we teaching you and showing you how to create the wealth, we're showing and teaching you how to create and sustain the mindset about attracting other wealth, being able to attract that wealth. It's a whole different paradigm is what we're breeding here. It's not about just the money. Anybody, you can go join any program and you can go make some money. If that's what you want, do that. But I can tell you it's a different thing when you're a part of a team. You know, we had our corporate team, myself, and it was me and T. Gray, Brian Green, and Mark Kipcart, and then Cesar came to Mexico. And we went there and we were at the Ritz-Carlton Reserve. We took a private jet there, and it was just to reward our team for what they've been doing and the time they've been taking away and stuff like that, and have just some, with the guys, just have some fun. And for 3 days, we sat there in this huge 11,000 square foot mansion on the beach, and we traded. And we were there for 3 days. We came back. We had made a little over $9 million collectively. But you say, oh, that's just the money. Ask them now, is their future more secure because of the time they spent with me alone for 3 days, learning, watching what I do, and the camaraderie that we built? You can't buy that. You can't buy it. You can't. Okay? That's something you can't buy. You can make all the money you want. Some people, if you think, guys, listen, money is not, I understand the money part. I got a lot of it. What I'm trying to share with you is being core. Staying true to your core. When I look at Cesar's team, when I look at what Darren has put together from a team standpoint, core. That's what we're talking about. Core. Right? When I look at Jackie and Jayla, core. That's why they'll be one of the richest mother-daughter duos, period, in network marketing. Why? Because I'm committed to it. I gotta have that story as a reward for core. Okay? And so when you take a look at how we are building, and you look at what the things that we're bringing, we've got so many things lined up. There's something that we are about to do, and I'll give you a preface to it. It has nothing to do with iBoomerang, and it's at all. But you're going to see, you may see it or may not see it. Some of you will be able to attend it. I'll make it available to you. It's an event that I'm doing. You guys heard me talk about it. It's a Trade Warriors event. But it will be separate. It's a separate event. But there's a commitment that I have now. There's a whole different vision that I've put in place to teach people how to create wealth. I can show anyone in 2 to 3 days how to pretty much get into the market and be at a comfortable place where you know for a fact you can secure your future. Not depending on somebody else to secure it, not depending on you placing money in an investment and hoping that somebody else does right by your money. No. I'm talking about you. I got with G Money. We had G Money fly in, and G Money is our head educator over all of Forex trading, Forex education. And I brought him in, and here's what I told G Money. G Money, we're going to have a whole different standard for all of our educators. And I told this, and this is us talking with Paul and us talking with Jason as well. And Jason is over all of Elevate, over all the education, and Shim is over all of the crypto education. So you'll start to see how we put this together. Shim will be over all of the crypto education. G Money's over all of Forex education, and Jason is all over the education department completely. And Paul is just the executioner. He's the idea man. Says, I don't need a title. He just goes and gets stuff done, right? And so, but we're putting something together. And I talked to G Money. I said, hey, G Money, listen, here's the new standard. I look at the entire world of education when it comes to Forex education and network marketing. And something I didn't understand. I got to just be candid with you. There's something I did not understand. I didn't understand how educators in the industry were educating the way that they were. Something didn't match up to me. I want you to hear this, and it's not a criticism towards the educators, specifically not ours, because they're talented. But network marketing is a copycat industry. We find something and we copy everyone else. And sometimes you copy the wrong people. It happened to me in my first 7 years of network marketing. All the talent I had it. It's the reason why I'd only made $500 in a month. It was who I was copying. I was talented, but I was copying people who were in my upline because I felt that they knew more, that they had more, that they were more than me. And had I copied really those who were creating the system, I would have had a different experience. But I copied the wrong ones. And I've looked at the Forex education industry and network marketing, and I'll be honest with you, they're professors. Many of you who've gone to school, gone to college, you studied under professors. And your professors basically have an idea of teaching. They know the facts. They know the historicals. But we go to business school and we learn from people who've never owned a business. You go to law school and you learn often from those who are not in the courtroom. And that's typically how our system works. And I remember seeing our educators, and I love them. And I look at how much they earn, and I'm like, I don't want you working for that. And I told G Money, I said, listen, we've got until March to get you over $1 million a year, and we have to the end of the year to get you to $1 million a month in income in your own trading. He looked at me like, yeah. Because what we've been doing, by no fault of theirs, is teaching people how to teach, not teaching people how to get rich. Most of you who've learned, you take Elevate so you can learn how to talk about it. You feel better when you're able to talk the game and talk about lot sizes and talk about the market and talk about candle patterns and all that. You feel so good that you know the lingo. Trade to get rich. You trade so you can stay in those conversations. Well, HB, why do you say that? Why are you in a demo account longer than 3 days? Why? If your son or your daughter wanted to ride a bicycle, how many years would you keep training wheels on their bicycle? Years. It's no fault of yours. And I told him, I said, listen, this is going to be the prerequisite. We're changing everything to be an educator. We're going to give them time. We're going to take all of our educators, and I'm going to show them how to get their incomes over 6 figures a month teaching. And then I'm going to give them a piece of the company, not a salary. I want them rich. I want you learning from people who are multi-millionaires, not people who can teach you what a candle pattern is, not people who can speak the lingo, not people who just, okay, here's what my history tells me. And I'm not saying they're not profitable. They are profitable. And they teach what they teach from a technical standpoint is very good. There's a different level to it. And I'm going to hold all of them to a standard so that you know that when you're in a classroom, you're in a classroom with somebody who does not need the salary that HB or Elevate is paying them. They're there because they want to be a part of this family, and they're there because of all the other opportunities that come along with them being 6-figure monthly earners. I don't want you learning from people who only make 100 grand a year trading. That's going to be our bar. Okay. That's the bar. And your leaders, G Money and Shem, they're going to lead that campaign. They have to be at $1 million a month. Period. End of story. That's what we're doing. That's the direction that we are going as a company. And for some of you, it may be a little too much for you, because maybe you just want to talk pips. Maybe you just want to have the language. Maybe you just want to join some of the conversations that people have, and you know more about the industry than they do, but you're not making any money. I'm sick and tired of seeing 30-cent wins. I'm sick and tired of seeing a $2 win. Well, it's a profit. You can't even buy cheese on a double cheeseburger for some of those profits. And I'm not putting down what you've done. I'm raising up where you should be. And I seen this way before we started our company, and people would post these things on social media. Yeah, I made $22 today. Okay, all right. But and 2 weeks later, you made $22 again. I don't know. Is it me? Because it just didn't connect. And I don't ever want to feel, and I don't believe I am. I don't believe that I'm far removed from reality. Honey, honestly, do you think I'm removed from reality? Or do I still have a sense of being, one of the people? You heard her answer, right? But no, I'm saying, am I out of touch with real reality? I know we do a lot and have a lot, but I'm not removed from understanding what it's like to be where we used to be. No. She says, as long as I don't talk about her shopping, I'm not far removed from reality. But what I'm saying is, don't be proud of that. Don't be proud of $22 profit 3 weeks after you've done it the first time. That's like saying, I passed the first grade, and 3 years later, guess what I did? I passed the first grade exam. Because if your kids did it, you punish them. If your kids did it, if your kids made a C, and they called and they said they studied real hard and they kept making the C in the same subject, there's going to be some conversations that you're going to have and say, hey, listen, I want you to know that B's are available. There's no shortage of B's. A's are available too, okay? I want you to know that there's such thing as 3-digit profits, 4-digit profits, 5, 6-digit, 7. There's such things as those as well. And so and I know some of you say, well, you're taking us too fast. That's better than keeping you slow permanently. Okay? That's better than keeping you slow permanently. You'll never attract large mindsets trying to focus on the bottom of the organization. I was a distributor and I'm looking to join the company, and all I saw was $30 profits and $50 profits. Thank you, but this is not the program for me, because I already know that whoever's teaching don't have the capacity to teach me in the quantities that I have a dream for. I can take a program where people are shooting for millions, and I can fit a person who only needs $5,000 a month. I can fit them in there, but I can't take a person who says, hey, I've got $1 million a month goal or $1 million a week goal, and then force them to learn from a person who's teaching 30-cent profits. This is why it takes you so long to win. This is why, because we've made it okay to brag about a 30-cent win. Okay. Basically, what we're bragging about is, hey, I didn't lose. No, let's just crush it. Why not? Guys, just talk to him. Talk to Daniel. I got a message from, because of what we're teaching, I got a message from Daniel about what his monthly income was this month, and he was like $14,000 or 20-something thousand dollars away from this huge number of money this month. And I'm looking at his trading, and because of conversations that we've had, and now how he trades and how much profit he and Talita are making now. Those two babies that they have, you know, Cesar started his account. Whitney didn't even have an account. Started his account with 100 grand, doubled his money, made 100 grand in I think 13 days. Why? Mindset, limitless. All of it, much of it started in Prague. I'm watching, I even saw my brother said, hey man, I've watched your Prague thing every morning. I'm on the Prague video. Open up his own real account now. He's been on a demo account probably for long. He's been on training wheels too damn long. Put it that way. Glad, bro, you're off the damn training wheels. Put that money in the market and go double it and go triple it and go do that. I even saw my son who, you know, without me even saying it, trades just like his daddy. Open up his account, 50 grand, own account, no demo account. I never had a demo account. I'm not telling you not, but I never had a demo account. I didn't tell him not to. He went up, put 50 grand in his account, made 20%, then he dropped $200,000 more in his own account. Made 100 grand his first week, trading like his daddy. Then guess what happened? Same thing that happened to his daddy. He lost some money. And I watch him be lower than a pregnant ant. I say, son, listen, I know it looks easy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Next thing you know, boom. But I'm watching him bounce back every day now. Back in the profit, back in the profit, back in the profit, back in the profit. Back. You don't learn on wins only. You don't. Same thing in life. Same thing as a company. We didn't learn what we're doing now because we've won all the time. Why are we growing and blowing? Because you know those little L's that we took, all those things that I talked about, nobody talks about now. Nobody talks about boomerang getting stuck anymore. Nobody talks about back office doesn't work. Nobody talks about we can't pay our distributors. Nobody talks. See, that's temporary stuff. You know what everybody's talking about now? How much money people are making, how many homes people are buying, how much debt nobody has anymore. That's the conversation that's being had over here. And I can't even get to the people. Tommy's trying to get with me yesterday, have leaders flying in, and hey, HB, can I get you for 10 minutes? Big leaders flying. I'm sorry, Tommy, I'm over here, I'm watching Serena. Can't get to you. Every day, Zooms and three-ways are lined up for major players who said, I want to, whatever y'all are doing, how do I participate in all of it? Okay. And you can do it. You can be a part of it. Okay? You can. And so this Trade Warriors event, I can tell you this, it's going to be incredible. It's small. It's not for you, but it's for you, if you know what I mean. The majority of the people who will be there won't be in iBoomerang. This is not for iBoomerang. This is for people. This is for warriors. Okay? This is for warriors. I have a vision now. I'm going to take what I know and what I've learned and what I've done. Okay? What I've done. And I'm going to teach people, I'm going to empower people not to need anyone or any system for income except themselves. I don't want one person dependent or tied to, I have to have, I want you independent. I want you to want to be with us. Not need to, not, well, if I'm not with Bugs, no. I want you to want to be. If you don't want to be, bye-bye. Okay? Because there's enough people who want to be. There's enough people who want to learn what it is that we are doing. Okay? See, that's a sign of a secure leadership, secure organization. Be here because you want to. Many leaders, many owners make their leaders dependent on the income. Make them dependent. We don't want you dependent. I want my leaders know this is not just now. My wife will tell you. Over 10 years ago, I had a goal. I wanted my leaders making 6 figures a month in 5 separate entities outside of our network marketing company. I've never changed that goal. Never have. It's just that it's taken until now, the time where the greatest wealth transfer is taking place in our world's history is happening. It's been over 10 years since I set that goal. And you remember that, don't you? Yeah. I've said it from stage. This is not new. It's new for some of you who just met me through our boomerang. This has been my mission for the longest. Okay. And I've got people who are registering, or not registering, because I won't put up a registration page. I won't market it. It will not be on social media. It's not going to be, hey, everybody come register. I've got one person who've already said, can I buy all the seats? Great Warriors, all of them. And there's only going to be about no more than 60 seats. Told you what the event will cost. It's going to be anywhere between $10,000 and $25,000 for that. And if you're questioning the cost, it's not for you. It's already not for you. Just sit tight. There's something else for you. Okay. We've got people right now who worth hundreds of millions who are coming, who are calling me up now. Hey, can I bring my corporate team? Can I bring my corporate staff? They don't even know iBoomerang exists, but they know what I'm doing in trading. They know how much I'm making in trading, and they've never seen it before, never seen anything like it before, and they want to be a part of it. That's what we're going to do. And then in some way, we're going to be bringing parts of that to you. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you right now. If you're not registered for Vision, it's going to be real hard for you to even understand how you even participate with what we're doing. Some of the stuff, you won't even be allowed to participate, even if you can pay, if you're part of iBoomerang, when we do some of the iBoomerang stuff, if you're not registered early. Okay. And I'm getting a list of those, who are registered, and those that I look at is hey, listen, you know what? Who do we want to bring into the fold here? If you and your team aren't registered for events, why would we bring you into the fold if you're not going to build our vision here? This is what's going to really build thousands and thousands and thousands of families. This is tested and proven. We're not trying this. This is not a game. This is not on trial. This is about 15 years in the making here. Okay? 15 years in the making right here. Okay. And you need to be a part of that. Vision is critically important. Our company is taking a completely different trajectory towards its goals. Okay. And you and your team need to be there. Mission number 1 today, get yourself registered. Mission number 2, get 2 people registered for Vision today. Today. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm promoting it. I'm embarrassed at where, I know a lot of us have been running, but I'm embarrassed at where we are. We should have thousands registered right now for Vision. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Keep the momentum boiling. Trust me, with all the success that's happening right now, let me share something with you that you can't underestimate. Okay? You can't underestimate the power of this many new diamonds, over 20 diamond and above new ranks this month. To hear those stories, to be in that environment in Las Vegas, that's worth $25,000. Why do you think I pay the type of money to be involved in mentorship groups and associations that I pay? The thought processes that I'm bringing back to you now comes from those associations that I am having and we have a team of people that can execute and make it happen. I could do those things individually. I can say, you know what, I'm going to go, and as an individual, Erlene and I, we're going to go out and just get richer and richer and richer and richer and richer and richer and richer. That's one thought process, you know. Or I could be the big cheese and say, you know, or you could, Cesar could have been the big cheese, or Darren could have been the big cheese. Say, you know what? Let me just take a small portion of my group and let me just show them how to do this. No, they say, it's where's the source of it coming from? The team. Stay plugged into the big team, not my team, the big team. Why? Now, what happened? A rising tide lifts all the ships, because now it's popping in all sectors of our company. It's popping in all sectors of our company. Hopefully, you get close enough that it pops for you. Get your tickets today for vision. That way, you capture the vision. Love you guys. Cesar Munoz, I know is coming up. I've been stealing his time. If we still going to have him on, I'd love to hear him. Congratulations, man, on Presidential Diamond. It's just the beginning, and he's another one as well that I'm seeing the flow of wealth just open up for him, and me and Cesar and Darren and myself, we got a little private trip we're taking as well. We're not even telling y'all about it. Y'all will see it. But I'm taking all of the presidentials, and we got some fun. I've got a couple of my friends. One guy who's worth about almost 400 million that we're going to be with. Why? Because I want them. We've got a little retreat that we're doing now, bringing them into the fold, showing them how and where a lot of these opportunities are coming from.
Yeah, HB, just want to let you know you actually have Darren waiting in the wings as well. Cesar and Darren have been waiting for you.
I got both of them on the call, man. I thought Darren was over there working on Crown. I'm like, this dude here, I can't catch him all sometime. I call him, he's the only one I call, and it's about 50% of the time he's on a Zoom call or on a conference call or in a meeting. But man, listen, if we can bring him on, I haven't had a chance to greet either of them properly. But I want to say, first of all, congratulations to Darren Gibson, just amazing. And listen, he invited me down. I went to a leadership event of his in Orlando, and I knew he was doing it. He wanted me to come in and just, come in and just really talk to the team. Listen, I remember, here's what happened. This is the power of team here. I went to Orlando on the 27th. I think I did the event on the 27th. The event started 26th through the 28th. And he had just hit Black Diamond maybe 2 days earlier. Okay. I think he hit Black Diamond on the 24th or 25th. Was it 24th or 25th, Darren? You remember?
It was 24th.
24th. Okay. He had just crossed over Black Diamond. Okay. And I go down to this place that he had for his team. People from all over the world flew in, and these were like sapphires and above, and some special recognition people that he had. And it was probably 75 people or something like that he had. And he rented this huge mansion. I think it was, 20-something bedrooms. Off the charts. Blew my mind, really. It did. Really blew my mind. I've never seen anything like that. And we had some special time with the emeralds. We had some special times with the diamonds. And we had those meetings after the meeting conversations while everybody waiting on us to have dinner. And you start to see why and how the effect of having that big blaze of fire come in on the team. And we're sitting there, and in my mind, I'm like, dude, you can do presidential. This is what I'm saying in my mind. I'm like, yeah, you did Black 3. And here's the thing, he didn't care about the record. And I'll tell you this on both of them, none of them were, neither one of them. I think when you get to this level, it's really not about you anymore, and they recognize that. But he got Black Diamond knocked out, and he was focused on all these other people who he wanted to go diamond. His goal was to break 8 diamonds this month. And I think we got 10 diamonds done this month, 10 new diamonds, I believe, new pins at the diamond level or above done this month. And I was like, you can do presidential. And he called me up maybe, I think later on that day, or the next day, he says, dude, he says, I believe I'm going to go for it. The volume's continuing to come in. I can get it done. And to see what happened, to see the team pull together, and to see all of these guys who really pulled it through. Jason, who's one of them as well, I know, who really pulled it together, and I'm very, very proud of him who got it done. And some other names, I don't know if they got it done, so I'm not mentioning them now, but to see Jake get Blue Diamond done, I was just really excited. But I got to tell you this story here real quick. Here is the power of a team. Cesar came to me last month. And he says, hey, man, I know things are going really good. We've been working. We got a lot of good things that are happening. And he said, but man, I'm so grateful. He said, my leaders are saying, hey, man, Darren is going through the ranks, and we're not going through the ranks. We need to get back. We need to get focused on going through some ranks as well. And so Cesar says, watch out for me this month. I said, no problem. So I never told Darren anything, right? I told Darren, I said, yeah, I think you fired Cesar up. He's fired up now. So you have two Blue Diamonds that are all fired up, going back and forth, but not against one another, to rise and to raise each other together. That's the power of team. And to see both of them who didn't even know, neither one of them had a clue that each of them were racing close to presidential or even Black Diamond. They just knew that they were in the hunt. And when you have a running buddy like that, it's amazing. And so congratulations, Darren. Proud of you, man, and proud of you as well, Cesar. Cesar on camera yet?
Yep, he's on.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man, I want to say congratulations to you as well. And I can't, maybe it's I'm on a mobile phone here, but congratulations to you as well, Cesar. And Darren, do me a favor, mute your microphone, and that way Cesar may pop up here. Cesar, if you say something, then your video will pop up.
Hello,
Cesar,
hello, you
There we go. Now I see you. Now I can't do the little screen thing here to make everybody pop up here. But anyway, congratulations, Cesar. I got rid of everybody there. Hold on a second. Close. There we go. Congratulations to you as well, man. I know you're over there in Ecuador now with some people that I rumored was that you guys saw earlier. They're Blue Diamonds as well. As a rumor, they're all Blue Diamonds. There's no diamonds over there where Cesar is. There's only Blue Diamonds. And so congratulations to you as well. Job well done this month. Thank you, guys. I want to say thank you to both of you, your teams, for doing, and this is for everybody as well, whether your leader with Blue Diamond or Black, or it doesn't matter. Thank you to everyone who participated to making iBoomerang what it is this month. And so I want to just say, give a huge congratulations to the both of you. Pass it over to you guys. I've spoken a lot. As I always have that tendency to do that, but I'm going to pass it back to you guys. If you guys have anything else for me, I'll be here in the wings watching. Congratulations to both you guys. You guys well deserving, and can't wait to hear these stories and in Las Vegas at Vision. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, HB. Darren, congratulations also for your presidential, bro. Congratulations.
Nah, man. You know you're my rival, right? Hey, listen, Cesar, when he told me that you were going Prezi, that fired me up even more. And what we just did, we just made the company even more attractive. And you know I love you like a brother, man. So congratulations to you, bro.
Thank you, Barry. And I think this is something very important because, I have been here. I saw yesterday, we launched a Boomerang 3 years ago. I have been here since the beginning. And it's very grateful to see people that come and put the fire again, because sometimes for the people that have been here from the beginning, sometimes we get sometimes very comfort. So we need new stories. So you come to the company last year and you start making the fire. So thank you for your example. Also, congratulations for all your leadership. And this is only the beginning. This is presidential. So we have more ranks. And I know here in the call we have a lot of people that can be the next crowns, a president, a double crown and triple crown ambassador. And this is going to happen in the next year. Next year, this is going to happen. What do you think about that?
What we just did what we just did was like what Mr. Buggs just said. We just raised the level of expectation. We just raised the level of standard. And I've always told my group, and I know Cesar, you've been doing the same, is we want to make diamond look like sapphire, right? We wanted to crank out diamonds and make diamond look so easy and simple, which it is easy and simple if the standard is high. And I believe right now, Cesar, this month alone, we have just leveled up and we just made a whole new different standard. Soon, we're going to be having triple crown diamonds, right? Triple crown diamonds in the company. And soon, we're going to have new ranks that we're going to have to make because we're going to do over 10 million in a month. So I'm really excited about that, Cesar.
Yeah, and you know, I agree with that because I remember in the last company, and HB was there, and he's an expert to create an environment. I always say to the people, I admire many things of Mr. Holton Box, but one of the things that I admire the most is the environment that he have created. So I remember in the last company, I was 25 years old, I was making 85,000 per month as a blue diamond, but everybody was making 100K or more, or 200, 500K per month. So when I get in that environment, I feel that I was making not enough money. But remember, two years before I started network marketing, I was making less than 1,000 per month. 2 years later, I was making 85,000 per month, and I feel that I was not making enough. So what I'm trying to say is that right now, there is people that just hit diamond and they are already uncomfortable. And that is one of the things, or many people hit blue diamond and they are already uncomfortable. And when you feel uncomfortable, that's the thing that made you grow. So I think we are in the position to take this company to another level.
Well, the reason why they get in the comfort zone is because diamond was the finish line. And it depends on your environment that you're in. If you have a leader like Mr. Buggs, yourself, Cesar, where crown isn't even the finish line. We just want to keep growing through it, right? So here's a prime example. When Mr. Buggs came to Orlando, the big group got 1 million balloons, not 1 million balloons, but a balloon that said 1 million, right? Just big balloons, right? And we got a cake for Mr. Buggs for his 50th birthday and also 50 billion for the company. And we're talking, and I'm over here excited about this 1 million, right? And I knew we were just way past 1 million by the time Mr. Buggs got there. And here it is, I'm talking to him, and he's talking to the group, and he said, yeah, 1 month we did 450 sapphires in 1 month. Then he said, we were breaking 30 plus million in 1 month. Man, I wanted to pop all those doggone balloons. I'm like, put those balloons down, because it made my little 1 million look super small based on where his mindset was at. And that's why it's very important, Cesar, you have to be around leaders that think much bigger, much sooner, and has accomplished much more than you, because it makes your goals that make it look really big, but it makes your goals look really small when you get around leaders like Mr. Buggs, Cesar.
Exactly. And I want to tell you something. Thanks to Mr. Buggs and this environment, we have the opportunity as a diamonds of leaders that have different opportunities. So what I noticed is that we were making a lot of money, and sometimes you can become comfortable with that, because for the last months, I have made the money that I have never made in my life. So when Mr. Holton Book say, feed the baby. So I remember when we come back from Prague, all the leaders told me, hey, we want to be a diamond. We are going to go and do history. And we did a relaunch. And I want to tell something to the people, because this is very important. We relaunched the organization because there is different type of momentum. There is the personal momentum, there is the organizational momentum, and there is the company momentum. Okay, so sometimes the company momentum is very high, and your personal momentum is not too high. Why? Because it depends on in the time. It's not always going to be the same momentum. And I remember I said, Mr. Holton, I will do a relaunch. So we launch or relaunch the organization on August 15th. So we make a call with almost 1,500 people, and we don't know what to expect. And here, 15 days later, we have, I don't have the number, but maybe like 7 diamonds, 4 or 5 blue diamonds, black diamonds in the team, and that was in 15 days. So I want to tell this because everything is a decision. Everything is a decision, and I'm supposed to talk in this call about events. I want to say something later about this, but I want to tell the people that right now is the time to take the decision and go diamond. We will have the time to recognize all the diamonds, all the blue diamonds, all the black diamonds, because they work hard to be here as new leaders in the company.
Well, I think as well, Cesar, we got a lot of diamonds. Me personally, I believe we're at, I think 14 of us now. We broke about 8. I don't even know how many we broke right now. So we're still calculating the values. And I asked Mr. Bugs, I said, you guys know I'm very competitive. I played sports. It's not that I'm doing it to compete with people. I'm doing it to complete people, Cesar. And here it is. How many diamonds have been broken in 1 month? And Mr. Bugs has told me who has the most diamonds. So my goal right now, Cesar, is 100 diamonds, right? If you do 100 diamonds and that's 200,000 in value, that's 20 million in 30 days. We're already surpassing Triple Crown, which is 10 million in 30 days. So it's very important for the ones positional leaders. You got to have that vision that's thinking outside the box of not just you getting somewhere, but you taking other people with you. Because it's just like a boat, Cesar, where you are on that yacht and you got other people attaching their boats, but that yacht better know where it's going. You got to know exactly where you're going. You got to have that vision. That's why it's very important that you come to the event, Cesar, because at the events literally change lives, because I believe Limitless shifted and reprogrammed some people's thinking. It got some stinking thinking out the way. And now some individuals are more fired up, Cesar. But I'm going to talk to my diamonds just specifically. Do not stay where you are. I'm telling you right now, it's easier for you to maintain energy than to regain energy. I'm telling you right now, when you get in the habit of you being a positional leader, it's going to keep you there for just a year, 2 years, 3 years. Then you got to regain momentum. You have to keep going through the slope, and you have to keep going, Cesar. What do you think about that, brother?
I agree with you. And I want to challenge everybody, even we challenge by ourselves, because for me, events is very important. I think I'm one of the best promoters in the events, not saying, but we have events with a lot of people. So we have right now 2 presidentials, black diamonds, diamonds, tens of diamonds. So it cannot be possible that in the next event in Vegas, we have less than 1,000 people. It cannot be possible. Why? Because the only excuse that I accept from somebody to not go to the event is because we have a lot of people in LATAM. Somebody maybe they don't have visa to go to the United States. That's the only excuse. Outside of that, there is no reason why you are not going to be in Las Vegas. So I want to challenge everybody. Right now in this call, we have more than 1,000 people between Zoom, Facebook, all the translations. So if everybody gets 1 ticket, we have more than 1,000. So we need to have more than 1,000 in the next event. I want to challenge everybody to be there, but not only be there. I tell last time in Prague, be with somebody else. Be with somebody else. So it's the time when you are going to listen a lot of stories of new diamonds, blue diamonds, black diamonds. So it's the time to start recreating the momentum and come back with the big events. So I challenge everybody to have more than 1,000 people in Las Vegas. That's cool.
Yeah, and it goes like school, or it goes like a job. You only have a certain amount of times where you can call off work. You only have a certain amount of times where you can't come into class. I believe when I was in college, we had about 3 times. If you missed 3 times, you were out. You're out the class. That's the same thing. You got to treat this like a job. You got to treat this like school. It's the same thing, Cesar. How do you not come to events? How do you not go and get a new vision? Every time I go to an event, Cesar, I get fired up. Every single event takes me to the next vision, the next vision, and the next vision. And I keep increasing, and I keep expecting something new, and I get fired up. So Cesar, the ones that if I personally enrolled you in the business, if I personally enrolled somebody in the business, it is my job to provide and protect, meaning I have to make sure I'm accountable to that person, Cesar, that they will be at the event. If I'm going to give you my time and my ideas for you to become successful, you have to show up. You have to show out. If I'm going to have your back, you got to have your front. So if I'm working with you, Cesar, and I say, hey, I'm going to work with you, I'm going to help you become a diamond, you better be at the events. You got a couple of times with me, Cesar. I don't know if any other leader does this. I do this because I value my time. I value me. So what I do, Cesar, is, hey, if you're not coming to the events, that means that my leadership with you is going to go down, 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 down. Because why? You're not taking you serious. And if you're not taking you serious, how do you expect me to take you serious as well, Cesar? So I believe, Cesar, it's not just the person that's going to the event, it's the leaders that's not pushing them and giving them a call saying, do you have your ticket? Are you coming out? Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you going? Cesar, I never forget when we used to go to events, we used to pack out the hotels. I'm telling you, to 25, 30 people when we didn't have money, 25, 30 people, all in one hotel, people sleeping in the bathroom. We used to order 30 plus pillows downstairs. And then I thought you said 3 was in the hotel room. We totally lied. And all of us putting in $5 to $10 because we were broke, busted, disgusted. And here it is. Those were the biggest events that changed the course of Darren Gibson's mindset. And the mindset changes, your lifestyle will change too. So Cesar, I don't understand how you don't go to events. When you're not going to events, you're on your way out the business. You are on your way out.
I agree, totally agree. So let's do it. Let's promote. We have more than 1 month to have more people in the event. And I want T. Gray, Mark, if today you have to see some growth in more people buying the ticket. Mm-hmm. Today is the day that we start buying more tickets to pack it out that event in Las Vegas. So I'm very happy to be here. Congratulations, Darren. Again, I don't want to take a lot of time because we have a special mentorship by Mr. Holton Box. So I want to say congratulations to everybody. Welcome everybody to the Diamond Club, all the new diamonds, all the new sapphire, ruby, emeralds, diamonds, blue diamond, black diamonds. See you in Las Vegas. Today, if you have people in LATAM, we have an event here in Ecuador with Daniel Camero, Luis Ventura, and many other leaders that are already diamonds and blue diamonds getting into the company. So congratulations, everybody. Darren, congratulations again for your job, and see you in Las Vegas.
Yes, and I just want to end this off on passing to MK and T. Gray. What I want you all to do, the ones that are getting their tickets today, I need you right now. I need you to screenshot your ticket and send it over to your leader. Now, my leaders know with our next grow-a-thon, the next grow-a-thon is going to be ridiculous. You all, this right here, this event right here, all the leaders got some fire for you. Every single leader has something amazing for you. With the trains that we're coming with the vision that we have, you want to make sure you put the butts in the seats. I want you guys to screenshot, especially my group. Screenshot and send me your ticket. Screenshot and send me your ticket to show me how dedicated you are, and let's pack the lines. MK, I want to thank you personally. T. Gray, I want to thank you personally as well. I know when we do our grow-a-thons, it's hectic for you guys. I don't know how Cesar's group is, but I know our group is.
It's mad hectic. You guys have got us paid. Our overtime bill for customer support. like we got to throw customer support a pizza party next week. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I know it, and it's going to get even crazier when we're doing 5 million before the year's over. and it's just amazing. I love you guys both, and thank you, Cesar. Congratulations to you. I expected this, and I expect more. And matter of fact, Cesar, I don't expect you to take over the company with me. I expect us to take over the whole industry. So let's do it, brother.
Awesome. Good.
Thank you, bro. Congratulations too. Thank you, Tigray, Mark. Thank you for all your support always. It's a pleasure to work with you, and thank you for all the support that you do to the company.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we
Congratulations,
love you
you
guys.
two.
We appreciate you so much. You guys are just so much fire, so much energy, a joy to work with. You keep us busy, but you keep us busy in a really good way. You guys have both of you, just such good people.
Yeah.
You know, so even though you have a lot for us to do, you're not demanding, you're not mean, you know, and we love to serve you. And as I've said to each of you and your leaders, we will do anything for you. Anything that we need to do to support you, we will step up and do it. So we love you guys so much. Mark?
Yep. And same thing, ditto. Hey, Darren Gibson, you spread the Grovid in Prague. You were calling people out, and that was good. And Cesar, my brother, hey, make it happen down there in Quito, Ecuador today. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And here's the other thing too. Now I'm looking at this new list of diamonds. And every one of them was in Prague.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of these new diamonds was in Prague. Now this is just the list, but it'll be confirmed later. But I see every one of those people were in Prague. So get your tickets to Vision. Yeah, we need to pack this thing out. There are literally thousands of people. And you know what? Send your screenshot to me as well of your ticket. Yeah. All right. Are we ready?
I think we're ready. I think it was absolutely phenomenal. Totally grateful to you guys. I'm totally grateful to Holton Bugs. We can't say it enough. And one thing that I'm super grateful to Holton for is just for being a trailblazer, for being someone who goes first. He was asking Earlene if he's still grounded. And I can tell you right now, he certainly is. He will forever be the guy who made it out of Ponce de Leon projects in Tampa and did something great, but who didn't just do something great for himself and his family, but turned around and reached back to all of us and said, come with me. Come with me. Let me show you what I've learned. Let me show you what I've experienced. Let me show you what I've found and help you get there too. And he's right. We're doing things for our families. I know you guys are doing things for your families, and we're doing a lot of things for the first time. And isn't it great, Darren? Isn't it great, Cesar? Isn't it great, Mark, that when we're doing these things for the first time, we can call Holton and say, how do I do this?
Yeah.
I was in the airport talking to Holton. How do I buy a house for my mother-in-law? Right? Because our income is structured very differently, and it's not traditional, right? How do I do this? And it's so reassuring because I don't know how to do it this way. And it's so reassuring for him to say, man, bro, don't worry about it. We got this. Don't worry, it's a done deal. Now, let me walk you through it. And I know you guys have both experienced that too, with the place that you just got in San Diego, Cesar, and the moves that you're making, Darren, just to have that kind of guidance. So I just want everybody to know you're in an incredible place. You're in an incredible place. And if you don't have Grover, get out of here.
I know that Mr. Bugs, Boomerang is his baby. And like I told you, T-Gray, yesterday, I'm adopting that baby. And I'm gonna take care of it like it's mine. So I got your back. I got your back, MK, and obviously Mr. Bugs and Mrs. Earlene Bugs. I got both of their backs. So if anybody, listen, this presidential, me personally, Cesar, was for the corporate team, and it was for the Bugs family. with all the BS that I've already seen in the last 14 months, you ain't gonna listen. When I say a new sheriff's in town, calm that. Can I curse on here?
I did a lot of cursing last week, so it's your turn.
Y'all better calm that shit down. I'm part of the family now. Let's do it.
Okay.
You just don't even know how ironic it is that you should say that there's a new sheriff in town.
Okay.
Hey, T-Gray, hold on, T-Gray. I was just telling Earlene, he doesn't even know.
You don't know.
He
Come on,
doesn't know. But
Adrian, get
anyway,
back on
Adrian,
here.
listen, when you're the president, you can say what you want to say, okay? I'm back off.
Oh. Are we done?
Yes, we're done. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I just want to say thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Bugs. They have opened up. Well, so hold on a second. I need to step back. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Bugs for going to the next level. Today was next level. This vision that he has for this Trade Warriors event and everything after it, I can't spill the beans, but it's not going to be the same iBoomerang. It is different. So thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Bugs, for getting to that next level and taking us with you. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Yeah. Gotta be grateful. Got it. And you know, there's so many people, and let's just address the human side. There's so many people that hate, right? And they get jealous, or whatever. I personally love seeing the lifestyle that Holton and Earlene live, right? Because they are the future, right? So I know when you look at them, you see where you and Carla are headed, right? Darren, I know you see where you and Kay are headed. That I see. Right. Like you know what I love right now? You know what has gotten me super inspired? Seeing how many times they fly private. Right. I used to love seeing them fly first class, and now my wife and I fly first class all the time. But now they're flying private, and I'm like, that's next.
Yes. You know, when I met Mr. Holton Box and Mr. Arlene Box, I remember, and everybody knows that they were the first to get more than 1 million per month in the industry. So when you say the present of your mentor is your future, I remember that he wasn't like 10 years ago in that position, and you know, right now, 10 years after, I'm here in that position that he was when. In that time, I see that maybe impossible, but because I surround with them for the last 10 years, you know, and at the beginning was not like this. I saw them in the events. I saw them in the stage. I saw far away. Even I was a blue diamond. I don't have all the access, but for the last 4 years, I have been more near to them. So what I'm trying to say, everybody, is that when you choose your future, your mentor, you choose your future. So I'm really excited and very happy because the result of them, I know many of here, we have the same opportunity to be at that position. So I'm really happy for that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I believe everything you guys went through. You know, I'm the newbie, right? So, you know, everything that you guys been through, I talked about it in Prague. It's that arrow effect. It's that bow and arrow effect, where you have to have some setbacks for that arrow to go even further. You know, I had some negative stuff, T-Gray, you know, and Mark and HB, where, you know, you're going to have some Judases in your life. You're going to have some Judases in your business, and we had some negative things happen this month. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that was the biggest blessing for our group, and we sped that shit up. So you gonna, now I can curse, HB. we sped that thing up, and all it did was, it didn't hurt us, it helped us. And I'm gonna tell you right now, T Gray and MK, we're gonna have more challenges. I'm looking, I'm talking to Mr. Bugs, and he's telling
division, yeah. Me and my team on a mission. I made my decision. I had to change the way that I've been living, yeah. Dream big, the dream bigger, yeah. Never take out on my winner, They throwing shade like a pitcher, but no, I don't miss, I'm a hitter, yeah. Follow the path, I know where it's gonna take me. Pull up in brand new Mercedes, vision clear, it's like HD. My head is blind, that's why they hate me. Before I made it happen, I'm the leader of the ship. I feel like I'm the captain. I put in hard work, now they think that it was